Hello and welcome to Getting Started at AC and Quick Tech Tips video series. First, a huge welcome to the Algonquin College community. We are so pleased that you're taking the right steps to getting started on a path to success here at Algonquin College. My name is Lauren LaRocque, and I coordinate orientation and social activities here at Algonquin. In addition to these startup webinars, we have a ton of resources to help get you ready for your winter semester. Please continue to check your email or visit algonquincollege.com/orientation for news and updates. I am so pleased to welcome our first presenter today, Michelle, who will be sharing everything you need to know about the Registrar's Office and financial aid. Michelle?
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much, Lauren. My name is Michelle, and I'm an Enrollment Services Representative, or ESR, in the Registrar's Office at Algonquin College. I've been in this position for almost 10 years, and I'm also an AC alumni. Today, I'm here to answer some of the most common day-to-day questions that I get as an ESR here. Question 1, how do I defer my fees? Well, you can defer your fees using the Algonquin College Student Information System, or ACCESS. You would find the option to defer your fees under the heading Fees and Payments on the left-hand side of the screen. New and returning students attending their first term or semester in a new academic year, which is from September to August, must pay a minimum $500 tuition deposit or be receiving enough OSAP funding to cover their entire tuition in order to defer their fees. Returning students in the second or third term of an academic year can defer their fees at no cost. Please be sure to defer your fees by the deadline or fees due date in order to hold your place in the program. You can find those dates on our academic calendar. A lot of students also ask about the different fees that are a part of your tuition. The only fees you can opt out of are the UPass fee and the health services fee, which is charged once per academic year. To opt out of the UPass fee, please log into ACCESS and select Opt Out on the left-hand side under Fees and Payments. If you've already opted out of the 2021 fall term, you will not need to opt out of the 2022 winter term. To opt out of your health plan fee or health services fee, you must have your own health insurance. You can opt out on the website at wespeakstudent.com prior to the refund date for your program. Timetables. They can also be viewed on your ACCESS account online under the option View Timetable in the Courses section. Timetables can only be viewed after your fees have been paid and or deferred and will be released on December 6, 2021 for the upcoming winter term. Please note that the timetable will default to the current date, so please be sure to skip forward to your term start date, which is January 11th, to view your class schedule. Gen Eds. General Education Electives, or Gen Eds, are courses that you get to choose for your program, something a little different than your core courses. Currently, you can choose your Gen Eds on ACCESS under the Gen Ed or Program Electives option, which is under the Courses heading, if you have paid or deferred your fees. Once timetables are released, you will have to add the Gen Ed under the Drop Add Change function instead. Any requests to register after the start of your courses can be directed to your school's General Elective Representative or the Registrar's Office at www.algonquincollege.com/RO for Registrar's Office /Ask Us. Next, I'm going to cover withdrawals. Continuing education withdrawals can be completed by calling us or by submitting a withdrawal request through www.algonquincollege.com/RO/Ask Us. Full-time withdrawals are a little bit different. Before the refund date, you can change your schedule on ACCESS. Any available options will show through the Drop Add Transfer option on ACCESS following timetable release. If you do not see any options, please contact your program coordinator. Withdrawing from a single course within a full-time program or multiple courses after the refund date requires approval from your program coordinator. Your coordinator should receive this request via email and, once approved, will forward your request to us the registrar's office, for processing. To withdraw from a full-time program, you must first book an appointment with your student success specialist at the link shown on the slide here. Please note to keep an eye on the academic calendar for important refund and academic penalty withdrawal dates, and that the $500 tuition deposit is non-refundable. But you can transfer the deposit from one semester to another within the same academic year. How can I transfer my credits from my previous studies? Well, if you've taken a course previously at Algonquin or another institution, you can apply for an exemption, which means that you won't need to retake a course that you've already done or completed. Internal exemptions have no cost, and external exemptions cost $10 per course. External exemptions also require a course outline and transcript when you submit your application. You can do this on your Access account under Transfer of Credits/Exemptions. Please note that in order to be successful in your application, your previous course must have been taken within 5 years, and these requests can also take between 4 and 6 weeks to process. So just be sure to attend your classes and studies and complete all of your coursework until you receive an acceptance or approval for the exemption. Now I'm going to talk a little bit more about financial aid and all that revolves around that. The Ontario Student Assistance Program, or OSAP, is a government financial aid program that can help you pay for your Algonquin College studies. Applying for OSAP can be time-consuming, so make sure to apply early. You can use the OSAP estimator to see how much funding you could receive on osap.ca. Be sure to register for an account, and you can apply for full-time or part-time studies. If you already have an account and don't remember your password, you can reset it by going to the closest public post-secondary institution to you with your government-issued photo ID and proof of SIN or social insurance to have your password reset. Yes, you can do it at any public post-secondary institution. So if you are an Algonquin College student, but you are living in Toronto, you could go to a college or university there, so long as it is a public institution. You will be asked several questions to determine both your financial standing and need. So be sure to have your income information ready when you apply. After submitting your application, you will be required to provide certain documentation, including signature pages, financial agreements, and a few other documents in order to receive your funding. Documents can take up to 6 weeks to get approved, and sometimes even longer depending on the time of year. So please be sure to submit those documents as soon as possible. Loans versus grants. Well, easy, loans you repay and grants you keep. A little more detailed, for your loan, repayment will start 6 months after graduation. But if you do not complete your program or withdraw from your program, you will have to start repayment right away. For your grants, please be sure you are academically successful and accurately report your income information on your OSAP application. Otherwise, your grant money could be converted into loans. OSAP will pay your tuition to the college directly. If your funding is less than your total tuition, the college will receive all of the funding provided by OSAP. If your funding is more than your tuition, the college will receive the cost of your tuition, and the rest of your funding will be deposited directly into your bank account. When you begin repayment, those payments are made to the National Student Loan Service Center, or NSLSC, directly. When you apply for OSAP, you do need to create an online NSLSC account. You will have to provide them with your banking information in order to receive your funding, and you will use the same account once you start repaying your loans to determine how much you owe and how to pay. Paying fees when you applied for OSAP. Well, that does depend on how much funding you're eligible to receive. Apply for OSAP a minimum of 6 weeks before your program starts in order to determine if you will be receiving enough funding to cover your entire tuition. If you apply and submit all your documents early enough and see that you will be receiving more money than what your tuition costs, you can log into Access and defer your fees before the fees due date and to waive the $500 tuition deposit, get registered on time, and move your fees due date to 21 days after the start of your term. If you are not receiving enough OSAP funding to pay your full tuition, or you apply for OSAP late, you will need to meet the fees due date and the $500 tuition deposit so you don't lose the seat in your program and avoid late charges. If you are in an on-campus program that is running online and/or hybrid due to COVID, you can apply for your entire study year at once. Please note that you will receive 60% of your funding in your first term and 40% of your funding in your second term. So just make sure to budget accordingly. If you are in an online program, you do have to submit a new application for each term. Bursaries. A bursary, like a grant, is funding that you do not have to repay. There are all kinds of bursaries depending on your situation, program, and financial need. The number of applicants varies each year, so be sure to submit an application every term that you're registered at the college. You can apply on your Access account online under the bursary portal. Who can you ask for help? Well, you can give us a call at 613-727-0002 for information and support, or you can send us your inquiry at www.algonquincollege.com/ro/ask-us. If your question is complicated or seems difficult, you can contact the financial aid officer, responsible for your program directly. See the link in the slide. For questions about student bursaries, scholarships, and awards, send an email to studentawards@algonquincollege.com. Please see any of the following web links for more information. On Access, your program coordinators, academic advising, student success specialist, OSAP, the NSLSC, bursaries, academic calendar, or registrar's office contact information. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Lauren.
Thank you, Michelle. Up next, Megan Frazier from Algonquin College's Campus Services. Megan?
Thanks, Lauren. Hi, everyone. My name is Megan. I'm the marketing coordinator for Campus Services. I'm also an alumna of the Public Relations program. I've worked at the college for a few years, and I'm very excited to be here chatting with all of you today. I'm going to provide an overview of Campus Services and then provide some tips to start your term off on the right foot. So without further ado, I will start my presentation. So this is an overview of Campus Services. So Campus Services essentially is all the things that make campus life convenient or make life on campus easier for students. So this includes food and conference services, which is all of our food court locations, print services. We have a print shop within the campus store, and then we also have all of the campus printers. And then we have retail, which includes connections to the campus store and course materials. And we also offer parking, lockers, and card services, as well as our residence building. So food services, so we do update our website weekly with new menus. We try to keep everything fresh and offer a variety of options for both staff and learners or any guests that may be visiting the college. You can also find locations and hours on our website as well, and information about meal plans. Meal plans are certainly something to consider for convenience. If you know that you'll be on campus a lot, it's an easy way to pay for food. You don't have to worry about packing a lunch. You don't have to worry about what if I stay late and then I get hungry. So it is a good idea or something to consider. And you can learn more about the various meal plans that we offer on our website. Just visit algonquincollege.com/food services. Next, we have card services. So the AC card is your student identification card. The U-Pass is a universal transit pass, which provides unlimited travel between Ottawa and Gatineau. As a new student, you are required to submit a photo online for your AC card. And then if you're eligible, the same photo will be used for your U-Pass as well. Sometimes people ask, what do you need the AC card for? AC card is used to, well, in residence, it's used to get into the building. It's also used for printing on campus. You can use it for peer tutoring and a variety of other resources. It should be noted that in order to log into the photo portal where you will be submitting your photo for your cards, you need your network account credentials, which are typically released around the same time that you would receive your timetable, which is found on Access, which is the Algonquin College Student Information System. So in Access, once you receive your timetable, on the left-hand side, you'll see a tab that says Network Account Information. There you'll find a username and password. That login is used for the AC photo portal where you will submit your photo. It's also used for Brightspace, email, and a variety of other things. You can find more information by visiting our website, algonquincollege.com/accard. Next, we have the campus store. So we are currently open for in-person shopping, and we do also offer worldwide shipping. And you can order online 24/7, or you can choose curbside pickup if you'd like, rather than shipping. So the campus store is where we have all of our Algonquin College branded merchandise, hoodies, t-shirts, baseball hats, pens, you name it, we probably have it, mugs, water bottles. And we know that new students, well, all students really love having a piece of Algonquin College with them to wear and to show off. So if you're a student at the Ottawa, Perth, or Pembroke campus, we encourage you to use Booklist by visiting thecampusstore.ca/booklist. So this is your custom list of resources tailored to you based on your program and your courses of what you need before the term starts. So it will say whether your materials are required or recommended. As well, typically it will display if there's a print or digital option available. If there are both available, you can choose which format delivery works best for you. If you're an AC Online student, we do have a search by course feature on our website, which you can use to find all of your materials. When you place an order on the campus store website, you will need to create an account. If you need any assistance with ordering, or if you ever have any questions, you can always reach out to us. Our email for the store is campusstore@algonquincollege.com. Next, we have printing on campus. So if you are on campus, you do have a print balance available to you if you're a full-time student and you pay the full IT fee. So the printers on campus can print, copy, and scan, and you can use mobility print to print directly from your device. There are instructions for this on our website for Android, iOS, and then for various laptops as well. So you can find more information about printing and mobility print at algonquincollege.com/print. You can also order personal prints or projects through the print shop online. As I mentioned, it's located at the back of the campus store. So for example, you may choose to print final projects, get things laminated, bound nicely together, or gifts or things like that, and the print shop can assist you there. So our print shop website is algonquincollege.com/print shop online. Next, we have parking at the Ottawa campus. So we have a variety of long and short-term options available, again, depending how often you're on campus and what best suits your needs. There are daily rates, there are monthly rates. It's really up to you. Parking permit sales are all done online. So you can visit our website, algonquincollege.com/parking, and then the daily rates are done through the Honk mobile app. Again, there is information about that on our website as well. Parking services is permitless, meaning that there's no physical permit or paper to display in your vehicle. It's just you input your license plate, and that is recognized as being permitted to park in a specific space for a specific amount of time. And that's one initiative to reduce the amount of waste. Next, we have locker services. So again, if you know that you'll be on campus, this is a service for convenience to help you store things. It could be as simple as a change of shoes or your jacket, but some courses may have more materials that you want to store so you're not carrying all of it around. For example, the person in this photo is likely in an esthetician program or something similar, using the locker to store materials when they're not in use. So locker rental can be done through Access. Algonquin College Student Information System, or you can visit our website for more information, algonquincollege.com/lockers. And that's about it for me. Thank you all for listening. We hope you have a great start of term. If you have more questions or you're looking for more information, our main website is algonquincollege.com/campus services. You'll find links to all of our services there. Or if you need help, you can send us an email. I will personally answer you at this email, campusservices@algonquincollege.com, and we will point you in the right direction. Best of luck, everyone, and welcome to the college. Thank you.
Thank you, Megan. Next, Isha from our Information Technology Services team. Over to you.
Thank you, Lauren. Hello, everyone. My name is Isha, and I'm working with ITS Algonquin College from last 4 years. I'm working as Senior Case Resolution Specialist, and today I'm here to give you helpful tips on how to log into Access, how to get your network account, and how to log into various applications. As soon as your registration is finalized, within 24 hours, you will receive your student number. And with the help of student number, you can log into Access. The link for Access is on my screen. Once you will go to this link, it will prompt for your student number. As soon as you will enter student number, you will get a drop down to select your date of birth. And this is for new students. New students can select their date of birth. After sign in, they will get a prompt to create a new password and a security question. For the returning students, you have to use your password which you already created. If you don't remember that password, you can click on forget password, enter the security question, and you will be able to create a new one. Else, you can contact ITS and we will help you to reset your Access password. Once you are logged into Access, from main page of Access, left-hand side top under Account, you can click on Network Account Information, and you will be able to retrieve your network account info from there. You will see your user ID, initial default password, and your Algonquin email. Using those credentials, you can log into various applications. At Algonquin, there are different kind of applications. Few applications you can access on campus and off campus, but few applications you can just access on campus. If you want to access those applications off campus, you have to use VPN. Application available off campus and on campus, there are Brightspace, Student Email, Office 365, Digital Resources, VPN, Adobe Creative Cloud. There are applications like My Desktop, N-Drive, Peer Tutoring, Student Printing. You require VPN if you want to access these applications off campus. On my screen, you will see few helpful links which you can use. For example, if you want any help on Zoom, you can go to Zoom support resources, or if you want to know how to navigate Brightspace, there is a Brightspace essential course. Use this link to go to that course. It will give you overview of Brightspace. I just wanted to tell you guys that on January 10th, from 9 to 4 p.m., ITS is going to run a network account drop-in session. All students can join this session. Here, technicians are going to help you with basic troubleshooting of your network account, access, how to log into Brightspace, etc. What is My Desktop? This is very important. My Desktop, it's the virtual computers we set up for all the students. On these virtual computers, you can access various types of software. My Desktop is not available off campus. That means you require VPN to access My Desktop. Your instructor will let you know if you have to use My Desktop or not. But if you have to use My Desktop, you have to get VPN. Your instructor will guide you how to get a VPN. So you can contact ITS for any IT related issue. Our timings are Monday to Friday, morning 8 to evening 8, and Saturday morning 8 to evening 4. You can contact us via email or phone, or to book an appointment, you can just scan a QR code and you can book an appointment. Thank you, Lauren. Over to you.
Thank you, Isha, and thank you to all of our new students for watching the Getting Started at AC and Quick Tech Tips video series. We cannot wait for you to start your journey here at Algonquin College.